I just got back from Charleston, South Carolina for the Gracious Living celebration, and if you've ever wondered what goes on during these retreats, you're going to find out in today's video. Hello everyone, Jennifer here, and welcome back to the Daily Connoisseur. Okay, I just got back from South Carolina. I delivered the keynote for the opening night of the Gracious Living celebration in Charleston, South Carolina, and I have come back a changed woman. I'm not exaggerating. This retreat was life-changing for me. It was so amazing. I have so much to tell you, I don't even know where to begin. I'm going to hop into a narration in just a moment and just talk you through what we did the whole week, because I think a lot of people wonder what goes on during these retreats because they put a lot of them on. And oh my gosh, it's something so special. It's even hard to put into words, but you're going to see everything that I did because I wanted to participate in the whole retreat. I didn't want to just like give my speech and then bow out, you know? I wanted to actually do everything and live the experience, and I did. So I just had such an amazing experience meeting everybody. But let's back up, because if you are new to my channel and you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will explain it briefly. So Hoffman Media produce some beautiful magazines and books. But the Gracious Living celebration is put on by Victoria Magazine, Tea Time Magazine, Southern Lady Magazine, and Southern Home. And of course, you know it's going to be an elegant celebration because of those beautiful publications. And so they asked me to give the keynote for the opening night ceremonies, and I was so pleased and more than happy to do this. I was really honored. And I've worked with Hoffman over the years through Victoria, but they are also publishing my new book. And guess what? I have a physical copy finally to show you. We'll go more into my book in future videos, but it's absolutely gorgeous, as I knew it would be, because everything they produce is like a little jewel box. It's just so pretty. So anyway, I was so nervous because I was, obviously want to deliver an amazing speech, but just excited to meet everybody too. So let's hop into the voiceover now, and I'll show you everything that happened at the Gracious Living celebration. Okay, so I arrived on Sunday evening to the Charleston place, and I was in one of their king rooms with plans to move to a suite the next day. This is what the room looks like. It was so elegant. I was really tired, but I slept so well. Funny story, Melissa Lester and I were on the same flight from Atlanta, and we were just so delighted to see each other on the plane. It's the next day, and I had breakfast at the hotel club room, and then I had an appointment at the Largo Salon for a blowout. I saw Will, and he did a great job with my hair, and we had a lovely conversation. Then I got ready for lunch. I met Melissa Lester at the Palmetto restaurant in the Charleston place, and it was so nice to connect with her over lunch. For those of you who don't know, Melissa is the editor of Victoria Magazine and Southern Lady, and she's also the author of Gracious Home. We have known and worked with each other for years, but this is the first time that we've been together in person, and we instantly connected, just kindred spirits. I admire her so much, and I treasure her as a friend too. So we had a great lunch, and then after that, I was moved into my suite. So here is a little suite tour. I love that I have my own living room. It just felt so decadent. At that point, I needed to lock in for my keynote speech that evening. So I'm wearing this pretty Bowden dress that has Victorian Gothic vibes to it, my hipstick tights, and my Birdie's flats, along with gingeberry drop Baroque pearl earrings. Then I went to the main ballroom for the first time, and I met the rest of the Hoffman team. Everyone was so welcoming and so kind to me. And of course, I got to meet a lot of the attendees as well, including several subscribers. I was a little nervous before the talk, but when I was up there, I just felt like I was talking with friends, and my nerves faded away.
With Victoria as an adult, as writer in residence, and then being here and Hoffman Media are also publishing my new book, not to promote another book.
I just finished the keynote. It went so well. It was like talking to a room full of friends. Everyone is so just elegant and gracious and like kindred spirity, you know. I loved meeting Brian Hart Hoffman. I haven't met him up until this point. He is just a ray of sunshine. We really celebrated Phyllis Hoffman de Piano's legacy as the founder of Hoffman Media. And I got to meet so many amazing people. I'll have to tell you all about them when my mind isn't so tired, but I just felt like it was such a beautiful evening. So anyway, now I can relax. I'm in the suite and I'm excited to experience it this evening. So anyway, I will have more energy tomorrow. See you then. It's Tuesday, the next day, and today there will be a conversation on stage between Brian Hart Hoffman and Morgan Hutchinson, who is the founder of the fashion label Buru. Several of us were wearing Buru pieces for a mini fashion show. So I'm wearing this delightful red moire satin look with skirt and adjustable tank top. How perfect is this for Christmas? And this pretty embroidered beaded cardigan. The Buru pieces are so beautifully made with so much attention to detail. I loved Brian and Morgan's talk and really enjoyed meeting Morgan and her husband. I shopped the boutique after that, and there were so many amazing vendors there. I did end up buying a lot of gifts and some gifts for myself too. On this day specifically, I picked up some bauble stockings and I treated myself to a Catherine Hastings wax seal. Oh, she is such a delight and I absolutely love what she does. After that, I took my first workshop, The Essentials of Tea with Lorna Reeves, who is editor of Tea Time magazine, and Melissa Lester, with special guests from Oliver Pluff Tea Room. It was so informative. After that, I went on a historic home tour and we toured the Hayward Washington House and the Nathaniel Russell House. Here are a few shots from these historic properties. Charleston is a really beautiful city. The architecture is so special and it is steeped in so much history. You know I love a historic home tour, so these tours were such a treat. After that, I popped into Williams-Sonoma to celebrate the launch of Brian Hart Hoffman's new baking line there. He has cake mixes and cake pans that are vintage looking with a modern twist. I tried the confetti cookie and was blown away. I'm so happy for him and this amazing new line at Williams-Sonoma. As you can imagine, I was pretty tired after this day, so I went to bed. Okay, so it's Wednesday and I love my outfit today. I'm wearing the Rungali skirt again and the Buru embroidered cardigan, the Vivaya cheetah flats, and hipstick tights. Also, Print Fresh was here at the event and I noticed that I brought their makeup bag with me. I have a lot of Print Fresh pieces. So yes, I'm feeling very elegant for today. Today, the keynote was given by India Hicks, who delivered a powerful speech that kept us all on the edge of our seats. It was fun hearing her perspective on gracious living. After that, I took a workshop on splendid tables run by Mata Heda China and Arte Italica. It was so informative, and look at their beautiful pieces. I spun the wheel and was challenged to create a tablescape based on the pattern that I chose, and this was my creation. I didn't do any of the afternoon activities like the sip and shop or any more workshops because I wanted to get ready for the book signing. So tonight I'm wearing the Heidi Merrick Farah blouse, the the Lily silk trousers, some lace tights, and my Jimmy Choo shoes. For jewelry, I'm wearing the Demain Diamonds necklace that I've really been wearing all week with the Zoe Love chain necklace and earrings. The book signing was sponsored by June St. George and the Curated Coupe. I'll leave all these amazing businesses linked down below, by the way. I hope that you can check them out. They did such a wonderful job putting it all together. The book signing began, and it was a dream to be able to not only sign Lessons from Madame Chic, but also my new book, The Daily Connoisseur's Guide to Living Well at Home. We had the physical copies there, and I am thrilled with how gorgeous this book is. Everything Hoffman Media do is first rate, so I'm not surprised, but I just feel so honored that this is my book. I loved meeting everyone at the signing, and I just felt so grateful and blessed. I got Melissa Lester to sign my copy of her book, Gracious Home, and also Lydia Menzies from the Supper Club. Her new book is here, and I got to meet her and get a signed copy as well. It was an amazing evening. So many wonderful people here. I did not get much footage from the final day, but there was a fabulous discussion with Lynn Terry, who is the editor of Southern Home, and Sandra Erickson from Tableau on King, and Grace Frederick from Grace Frederick's Design on interior design. And then after that, we all went downstairs to Buru to celebrate Lydia Menzies' Supper Club book and magazine launch. And that was the end of the trip. So there you are. I hope that you enjoyed seeing a behind the scenes look. And if you're ever interested in going on one of these retreats, first I highly recommend that you subscribe to their magazines because they always put the information in there, or follow them on social media. And I hope that I get to go to more in the future because I absolutely loved every moment. Before we end, I want to talk to you about how I feel like a changed person after going on this retreat. For me, and especially a lot of mothers, or if you're really busy with work, or you're just like really involved in your world, right? Like you just live in a little bubble, which a lot of us do. It is so refreshing to get out of that bubble, go travel, meet new people. I felt so inspired by the women that I met on this retreat, and the men, but they were mostly women. But they were all so stylish. I'm talking like a lot of them were so bold in their style with their jewelry, with their clothing. They were so effortlessly chic and elegant. I needed to see it because I think sometimes after being on the internet for so long, even though I say wear what you want, I do tend to censor myself a little bit just because I get so much criticism. But these women were rocking these gorgeous looks, bold jewelry, beautiful colors, and unapologetically, and they were so unique. So that was so inspiring. And then also just every day immersing ourselves in the beauty of elegant living, like tea time, interior design, all the things that we talked about and that the guest speakers talked about just made me solidify my love for these things. And I feel like I made so many friends and have so much camaraderie now with like-minded people. It was just so amazing. So I really came back changed. Like the day after I got back, I completely tidy up my room or rearrange things, like rearrange my closet. I just felt so inspired by beautiful living. So that's what happened at the Gracious Living celebration. And I hope that you'll check out their events in the future if you're interested in going. Before we close, I'd like to thank the Chic Society channel members. There were a few members from the Chic Society here at the retreat, and it was wonderful to meet them. If you're interested in joining, I will leave the link down below, or you could hit the join button. Membership is only $1.99 a month. There are also upper tiers as well that get a mention in the video. So you're seeing the Chic Connoisseurs here now. And now I'm going to share the top tier Elegant Connoisseurs with you. Alan Watt and the 8-day Tuscany Writing Retreat for 2026. Learn more at alanwatt.com. Jenny Williams from Carrot Top Paper Shop. The Elegant Eating Handbook, Timeless Strategies for Lasting Weight Loss and a Peaceful Relationship with Food by Elaine Brisebois. Guy Blaise, author of Love Like the French, A Guide to Better Romance and Relationships. Carrie Van Hooser, author of 'Tis the Season for Poetry. And thank you to the following: Catherine Ray, Anne-Marie Ramsey, Ashley Craig Diaz, Heather Barrera, Gina K. Henry, Kelly Ruel, Linda Eckloff, Maria Condor, Royal Living by Jen Marie DeGile, and Tina Hugao. I hope that you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look into the Gracious Living celebration, and in the meantime, I hope that you keep calm and remain classy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!